Many years ago, God gave me a vision of one day we would lead Chinese Christians to Africa. The thought of that ever happening was so huge. I didn't know how God would do it. Something fresh, something beautiful, something which we didn't even understand at the time. That's what God put in my heart.
We were having a meeting one morning and then we were showing videos, and the next thing Seymour said, we should take the teachers to Africa. He sounded very convincing or convinced that it was going to happen, but I thought, well, I can't imagine it because it's a dream come true. So maybe it won't actually happen. It will, not materialize.
去非洲、南非、盧旺達咩國家嚟㗎？梗係唔會去啦。
部長真係要去非洲啊？係嚇，唔得喎，我女好細個㗎啫喎。
幾大啊
？12歲。好大啦！但佢唔識照顧自己啊。
點會唔識照顧自己？
有事啊！
哎呀，你放手啦，你老公會幫助佢㗎嘛。
我唔得啊，我唔想去非洲啊。
我細佬 check 咗話要打10支針㗎喎，打1支都驚啦，媽咪俾我打㗎。
我最驚㗎咯，要打好多支針，又話啲咩和熱病啊，又驚嗰啲咩嘛，我最驚咧俾蚊針啊，因為咧我一嘴夜奔嘅我個人。點算？唔止係咁，我聽講咧嗰啲廁所係冇門㗎喎，仲要窗口咧係開放喎，咁點去廁所啊？仲驚好似係冇水㗎喎，冇電㗎喎，好驚咯！真係點算啊？
我哋明明睇緊熊貓片㗎喎，點解無啦啦會去非洲嘅？係咪發緊夢啊？好奇怪咯！
係啊，我真係唔想去非洲，我已經好黑㗎啦，我唔想做非洲黑人啊！
We landed in Cape Town with 23 people from Hong Kong. And it was a very emotional experience for me because as the wheels touched the runway, I heard God so clearly say to me, I fulfilled my promise to you.
And our family are wondering, why are you in Hong Kong? Why don't you live in South Africa where, you've got everything you need and you've got family here? But I think once they meet the Hong Kong family, they meet the Christians from 6-on-1, they understand that the people that we do life with are so incredibly amazing. You don't find people like this anywhere in the world. So I think having met the 6-on-1, the tree of life, experience it for themselves, they really understand what we are doing here and why we are determined to continue living here and to continue serving here. I mean, just the way the teachers interacted with my niece, my nephew, befriended them, they're still in contact with them, they're discipling them. What we have here is so precious, and it's so amazing to be part of this community and to share it with our family, to share it with our spiritual family in Rwanda.
咁有一次嚟到非洲，其實最想睇就係啲動物啦。但係其實我反而真係去到盧旺達，特別係木山石，我好被人嘅心打動。我發覺呢個係真係我成個 trip 嘅 highlight。木山石同嗰邊當地嘅藝術家去 connect 嘅時候，即係見到佢哋同我啦年紀相若，但係佢哋真係佢哋有嘅可能唔係好多，但係佢哋都好想去祝福佢哋 community， 佢有嘅佢都俾出去。咁令我都好打動我嘅。有一個藝術家佢28歲。先21歲開始學畫畫，但去到28歲咧，佢已經同佢啲朋友一齊開咗4間圖書館。透過賣佢嘅畫作，佢就用呢啲錢嚟分佢嘅圖書館。咁對我嚟講都好深嘅感受嘅，即係覺得年紀相若咁，但係佢哋都會好為佢嘅社群去諗，但係都相反都會令我反省其實我都可以即係為我嘅社群為我身邊嘅人多啲嘅去將愛傳出去咯。
15日嘅相處咧，最難忘就係一齊煮飯啦。雖然我哋分咗組咧，有唔同嘅組就煮唔同嘅餐，但係咧我哋邊個得閒咧就會邊個去煮咯，互相補位咁樣好開心嘅。
首先講下師母啦，師母咧原來係好有活力嘅，我哋已經開始攰啦，但係佢每一餐咧都係佢哋去主導我哋帶我哋點樣去煮飯，咁我哋喺側邊咧就係洗切啊咁樣。
師母就真係好媽媽咯，煮晒咁多餐飯，咁犀利啊！即係一個人可以，佢係冇休息㗎，佢係完全我哋玩完，其實個個都已經好攰，但係佢係一馬當先就去廚房度咧，就開始煮嘢食啦，仲要煮俾20幾30人食，佢嘅體力好驚人咯。
喺盧旺達裏面咧，我哋有機會去睇盧旺達大屠殺紀念館啦。咁都知道其實呢件事情係30年前發生嘅。咁當地其實平均年齡咧都係人口咧都係20幾30歲啦。咁同埋咧，我哋住嘅嗰個 resort 啊，嗰個負責人咧都係20幾歲啫，都好欣賞佢哋年青人啦，佢哋有咁樣嘅心智、咁樣嘅理想夢想咧，幫助自己，亦都幫助社區去重建啦。
我喺南非裏邊咧，好深刻嘅一個位置咧，就係 Table Mountain 啦。當其時咧，係我哋要離開嘅時候咧，係好大嘅風啦。咁其中部長就話：不如我哋咧就好似企鵝咁樣啦，快啲啦！我哋企鵝嗰個效應咁咧，大家一齊咁圍住去取暖。呢個時間咧，嗰啲風仲大喎，咁又有雨喎，咁我哋咧個個擔起把遮，啲遮都要反晒啊！嗰一刻好感覺咧，就係風雨同路咧，同埋咧係即係只有呢一條路，就係彼此相愛啊！一個 family 咁樣啊，大家真係好冇即係自己咯，係為咗對方係溫暖啲，逼埋啲咁樣，好感受好大。
On the Sunday morning, during the time of worship, the keyboard player has a prophetic word for us, for the congregation. And he starts talking about Isaiah 61:1. Here we are, sitting there in the South African congregation, and God just confirming to us that we were right in the very place where He wanted us to be.
好開心咧，可以去南非睇到咁多嘅動物啦！我哋竟然係一次過已經睇到好多唔同種啦，長頸鹿啦、水牛啦，仲有獅子啦，佢哋全部都好獨特啦，而且仲有一次竟然有個獅子係撲上 Richard 嗰度喎，而 Richard 都冇退後喎，即係呢啲都係令我好感受到原來神創造呢啲動物都係好獨特啦，我都能夠去欣賞神創造我獨特嘅 B 型啦，係獨特，係唯一愛我天父爸爸。即係令我喺呢個旅程裏面獲益良多，係一個 lifelong 嘅 relationship， 所以超級感恩。
In December 2013, on this very beautiful, very famous mountain pass called Chapman's Peak, it's high up on the side of the mountain and it overlooks the sea, stunningly beautiful. And we were there at sunset. And so Sharon and I took a walk to this very special spot to watch the sun go down. And while the sun was setting, again the Lord spoke to me and He said to me, your sojourn in Africa is over. And there God was saying, your time in Africa is finished. You know, and so we just knew that we were on this brand new journey of coming to Asia. We actually didn't fit in at all. You know, we felt like tourists, we felt like strangers, because we're different. You know, the Tree of Life culture is like in our DNA now, and we are different. The last night before we left, he said, Dad, you've got nothing of South Africa left in you. I thought that was quite amusing, because he could see there's such a difference and such a change in my life. And they can see there's something new and something powerful and something different about us. And we know that it's a Tree of Life culture which has transformed our way of doing, thinking, everything.